Hey, you're pretty mature than I thought. Good going.
Thanks, but you're still bigger than your normal size.
You're right. Make me small again.
Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning, burning anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns.
That's certainly a choice.
Fuck you, ReactBot. I'm playing whatever game I want. Oh! I saw them. It's a 14 collab. Sneedo. Wish I could partake. Oh, my people. And Gertrude. My beloved. Yes. You currently have a main story in progress. It's been like 2 weeks. Portland Doors preparing for the Grand Titus. What a pleasure to be here witnessing the start of this stream. Hello, Star. The Grand Titus' departure, and it seems that a special request for the departure has been sent to the concierge. New quests are available. Oh, my people! Oh, I should fix that. I should see them again. I have to get to the tavern. I was wondering, I was like, what is this that I'm doing? Why do I have an axe? Because I remember that I'm a martial artist. No, I'm not. I am a monster trainer, monster tamer. Gertrude is in the party. And I want to, like, you know, get good at a monster tamer, monster trainer. Oh, shit. Hello, Star. Hi. Thank you for this.
Hi, here's something for you. I haven't donated anything to you during these stream. Sorry.
It is very alright. I appreciate this, though. Thank you very much. Oh. Surprised. Surprising me. Oh, motorcycle helmet. Wait, it's some dude. You? You just have a spear. Why are so many of these people not doing nothing? They don't have anything. Man. I'll look for a mage first, actually. Beginner staff. Beginner staff. Have something. See? This is not what I would like, but I'll take this. Let me also I just realized their name is Ranchi. Like ranch. Skill usage. Skill points. Bonus time. Bonus time ended. Oh, I had, like, bonus experience. I need to put points into here. It'll be a slap. I wonder if there's a way to, like, erase the points. Hello, Fred. Not erase, but reset. Because I would actually like, Gertrude here. To be more of a healer. Slime. No, I don't want these books to like help train them. I want these regain monster skills. Resets monster. Yeah. Ah, frick. Oh, I need to be, like, outside, I think. I need to have them, like, around me. No. No, Priest Guive. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you, though. Got a mage. I'm trying to make a priest. And I have an axe, so I guess I count as a warrior. I guess martial artist. See what they got. No. None. You got something? Cool. Alright, I gotta step out in-game to talk to Gertrude about becoming a healer. Oh, butterfly. Butterflies plural. Maybe. I gotta set these. I gotta get these. Also, I can't give you anything. I can give you a hat. Flower swimsuit. I can give you these pants. Whatever. I know that we don't have any metal boys around here. Whoa. It's almost trying to run away. But, you know, it'd be cool. Oh, that's right. I have, like, axe skills that I spec'd into. Because I was smart like that. I wonder if it'll say in the, play guide, content forecast. Yeah. Okay. Abyssal criminals. I don't know what Japanese Standard Time it is right now. Wait. Oh God. For May 2nd, it's not gonna happen until for another hour and 10 minutes. Ah, dog. Ah, jeez. All right, maybe I can just kind of bonus orbit up. This bird. I'm not very familiar with this bird. And now it's dead. I guess I'll just get started, or continue with the story. Which means I must talk to the receptionist at the inn in town. Poo Poo Pepe. That's what their name was. Just Poo Poo Pepe. This looks important. 440. Oh. Only bonus orb and bonus orb S. Damn. Three weeks of support gold. Three weeks of casino tickets. 3 weeks of bingo tickets. 9. And of course, no! 3 weeks worth of casino play tickets. Which is 9. Gonna get tumble the tickets. By the way, we received the Lendercia launch. Explain detail. Yes. Grand Titus, the liner that goes between Lendor and Lendercia, has been repaired and is ready to sail. In order to land in Lendercia, a purple magical mist must be passed through. It said all who pass through are doomed. They're searching for a way to travel through it. Found it possible using the magic compass. In order to create it, they'll need a large amount of stuff. You know, so go get stuff. 1 chrono crystal, 5 magic waters, and a mysterious stone called the infinite magnetite. This is not a side quest. This is a mandatory quest that they made purple. Brr. Okay. Oh, I can go over there. Ah, duh. Alright. The Rocky Snowfields, which I am currently in. No, this way to the Rocky Snowfields. Rocky Snowfield singular. The killing machines, so they're robots. Just be on the lookout for a robot. God, why are there so many different maps that are just like silence? I don't want to have to break out the music. But you know. Sometimes you force my hand. I say this and I'm not loading anything up yet. Hit the button too early. And you know what? I'll just fight these guys. Ah, fuck. Don't hurt my boy! Fuck. Oh, that didn't do that much. Oh, that's not good. Oh shit, I might be super underloaded. Please, for the love of God, just kill this one. Okay, that is cute though. That Gertrude has made the other one fall in love. Don't hurt me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. Please, you can do this. Come on, Ranchi. I believe in you. Oh my god. I keep summoning more. Alright. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Whatever. Oh, we're back at the casino. You know what? Maybe some gambling will help cheer me up from this this horrible nightmare of a situation. Do you know that one of my Dragon Quest X VODs is flagged as being inappropriate? Because I gambled a lot and I call it gambling and I'm like, yeah, let's go gambling. And YouTube did not like that. I think it's quite funny that, like, there is no real money. There is no way to spend money to get real money. There's no, like, hey kids, click on this link and you can help make me money and you can make your own money too. There's nothing like that. It is a slot machine in an MMORPG that's no one can really play because it involves jumping through a lot of hoops to get to playing it. And it's also like it's also like mostly playable only in English though. That's not true. There's like I reminded myself by looking at like the instructions on how to install it that you can play it if you don't speak English. You need a VPN though, which stinks, but whatever. Let's go gambling, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go to the one that to the elevator, to the gambling machines that hurt more when you lose. I want to either lose it all, and I mean lose it all, or win big money, no whammy, stop. I will actually shit myself live on stream if I just am little sanguini. If I just am stuck at the mid price point. Anyway, it makes me think of Pokemon Gold, where Pokemon Golder. Well, Gold was like, there's only one thing I can do right now: underage gambling. Woo! All right, let's start losing real big, or winning real big. If you keep me at this general price zone, coin zone, then I will shit myself and mail it to Square Enix. You can't do diagonals? No, this is not one of. It's not one of those slot machines. It also doesn't work because it's a 3x5. Like, you need to have blank by blank, like have it be the same number, 3x3, 5x5, to do diagonals. Also, hello, Sasha. Slot machines can do it with 3x5. Some do with 5x7. I've seen those. Well, this ain't that. The only thing worse than going backwards, staying completely still. The only thing worse than losing coins in this is having the exact same coins you bet with. You bet 90, here's 90 back. It's like, no. I want to either lose or get. Or gain. You give us 5,000 coins, we give you 90 coins. See? I would much rather lose to that degree than stay where I am. It's like when you're watching a movie, the only thing worse than a 0 out of 10 is a 5 out of 10. Because it's... because at that point, it's serviceable, but it's boring. And being given the same amount of coins that I bet with is like a 5 out of 10 experience. Okay, see, there's something. Some free spins. Frickin' finally. I'm not gonna get anything in these 10 spins, but, you know, would be cool if I got anything. Alright, see? Something. Not a lot of something, but something regardless. You know what I'm gonna do? While I'm gambling, I'm gonna do something that I don't recommend anyone do while gambling. Go on, scroll through TikTok, and if I come across any, okay, if I come across any songs, then oops.
If you have an air fryer at home, don't sleep on this roasting rack.
Jujutsu Kaisen is the hot girl.
You know, that's actually crazy.
Have you ever seen a bucket of naked kitties?
NYP.
I should have left you on that street corner where you were standing. But you didn't.
I should have left you on that street corner where I found you. But you didn't. Oh my god, I hadn't seen that in so long.
I read your diary, my stepmom said at the dinner table, and what happened next tore my family apart. My stepmom was sitting at the kitchen table with my diary open in front of her, and my dad was sitting across from her with his eyes red like he'd been crying. Sit down, we need to talk about what's in here, she said. She started reading out loud before I could even get to my chair. The first entry was from a night I wrote about crying in the shower because I couldn't remember what my mom's voice sounded like anymore. I wrote that I tried to play old videos on my phone, but the audio was messed up, and I sat on the bathroom floor for an hour trying to hear her in my head, and I couldn't. My stepmom read every word of it in this flat, steady voice like she was reading ingredients off a cereal box. My dad stared at the table. She didn't give him any time to process before she flipped to the next one. The second entry was about the day I came home and found my stepmom's perfume bottles lined up in my mom's bathroom where my mom's things used to be. My mom's lotion was gone, her toothbrush holder was gone, and the little dish she kept her earrings in had been replaced with one I didn't recognize. I wrote that it felt like someone had walked into a grave and redecorated it. My stepmom paused on that specific line and looked at my dad like I had just proven her point about something they discussed before I got home. She turned to another entry about the first Thanksgiving after my mom died, when my stepmom cooked a completely different meal than what my mom always made, and I sat at the table staring at food I didn't recognize in a kitchen that didn't feel like mine anymore, and nobody said my mom's name once the entire night, even though her empty chair was right there between me and my dad. She shook her head slowly after reading that one. This was over a year ago, and she's still holding on to it, she said. She flipped ahead and read an entry about how I slept in my mom's old cardigan every...
Okay, I can listen to this one. It's usually with these AI generated story time things, not like the text to speech is text to speech, but the stories themselves are like AI generated. But usually with these, I like the ones that are about petty revenge. And, you know, like, oh, they call me crazy, but I showed them who the real crazy one was. You know, I like those. This one's depressing.
You know what's kind of funny? I immediately thought about what the monitors are going to make this into. I went to Zales.
I walked into my daughter's school to pick her up early. The receptionist saw me and immediately started crying. I laughed at first, nervous, confused. Linda, what's wrong? She wiped her face fast like she was embarrassed I caught her. She picked up the phone and said, she's here, to whoever answered. Then she pointed toward the principal's office without saying a word. I stood there waiting for an explanation, waiting for her to tell me Carly broke her arm or got in trouble or something that made sense. But she just kept pointing. I asked one more time, please, just tell me what's happening. She looked at me with this expression I'd never seen before, like she felt sorry for me, like she knew something I didn't. I turned and walked toward the office. My legs felt heavier with every step. The hallway was wrong, too quiet, too still. It was the middle of the school day, but every door was closed, every classroom silent, like they'd locked the kids inside on purpose. I passed room 104, Mrs. Escobar. She taught Carly in 3rd grade. She was standing outside her door, and when she saw me walking toward her, she didn't say hello. She pressed her hand to her chest and mouthed, I'm so sorry, before backing into her room and pulling the door shut. I stopped. Sorry? I wanted to knock, wanted to demand she tell me what was happening, but something told me to keep moving. I turned the corner, and that's when I saw the officer, standing outside the principal's office, arms crossed, face blank, a police car parked by the side entrance. Not an ambulance, police. My mind started racing. Did Carly do something? Did someone hurt her? I looked out the window, trying to steady myself. That's when I saw Ryan's truck, my husband's truck, parked in the visitor lot. He works 45 minutes away. He should still be at his office. Why was he here before me? Why did they call him first? What did he know that I didn't? The office door swung open. The school counselor stepped out. Mrs. Worthy. She's been here for 20 years. I've never seen her lose her composure. But today her eyes were swollen, red. She saw me and her lips started trembling. Oh, honey. She grabbed my hands. I'm so sorry. I'm so, so sorry. I yanked my hands back. Stop saying that. Everyone keeps saying. I walked into my...
I also hate these where they specifically, like, these particular stories where, like, no one is talking like real people, and it's like everyone is vague about everything. I hate these so much because it's like, get to the point, you fucks.
Matt, just tell me what's wrong. She took a breath, opened the door wider. Come inside, they're waiting for you. I walked in. The principal sat behind her desk. Ryan was in a chair across from her. He didn't stand up when I entered, didn't even look at me, just sat there staring at the floor. What's going on? I asked. Is Carly okay? Where is she? The principal folded her hands. Carly is safe. She's in another room with Mrs. Worthy. Safe. She said safe. Not fine. Not okay. Safe. What happened? The principal glanced at Ryan. He still wouldn't look up. Your daughter spoke to our counselor during lunch today. She disclosed some things. Things we're legally required to report. My heart was racing. What things? Disclosed what? Another glance at Ryan. She described experiences. Things that have been happening at home. Ongoing. I shook my head. I don't understand. What experiences? Ryan, what is she talking about? He didn't answer. His hands were gripping his knees. Knuckles white. The principal continued. She was very specific. She told us where. She told us when. She paused. She told us who. The officer stepped into the room. I expected him to come toward me, to explain what was happening, but he walked right past me, straight to Ryan. Sir, I need you to stand up. Ryan stood slowly. He finally looked at me. His eyes weren't confused, weren't scared. They were empty, hollow, like he'd already accepted what was coming. The officer turned him around. I heard the handcuffs click. You have the right to remain silent. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. They walked him past me. He didn't say a word. The principal's voice came from somewhere far away. Carly asked to see you whenever you're ready. I turned toward the window. There was a small room on the other side, and there she was, my daughter, sitting in a chair, looking right at me. And in that second, I understood exactly what she finally told them. My legs gave out. I grabbed the edge of the desk to keep from falling. The principal was saying something, but I couldn't hear her. All I could see was Carly through that window. My little girl, 8 years old. She'd been carrying this alone. She was watching me, waiting to see what I would do. I forced myself to stand, forced myself to walk toward that door. I didn't know.
This is also quite depressing and not great.
I walked.
Oh, Taco Bell, product placement with Taco Bell. Injarito, Mancho Burrito. Master Tang, what are you doing here? I've come to kick ass. Oh, Taco
Bell, Taco Bell.
300 hertz, 1440p, and 27 inches for this.
Our teacher screamed, I don't care how important it is to you. Take it off your neck and give it to me now. Please, not this one. I don't care if it's made of diamonds. No jewelry. School policy. I'll tuck it under my shirt. You won't even see it. I saw it. Take it off. I watched Mia's knuckles go whiter.
Why is no one talking about this? You genuinely? Genuinely? Piss me off. I ate some cookies today and had some lemonade. Are you 12? And then I played some video games.
This beat was made. Yeah. Hello. I wish I was a little bit taller.
Oh my god, I hadn't heard Scramble in so long. Good, my body. Yeah.
So that's what happened. How do I tell CJ that I don't like her? I just like her, you know? So you pulled a Mordecai, huh? What the? Come on! How long have you been calling it that? How long have you been Mordecai?
I don't like those sounds. It's horrible.
Jehovah's Witnesses are going crazy lately, I guess because it's Easter time.
How do you decide what a chemical is? Is dihydrogen monoxide a chemical in your...
Yes. Yes, it is. Next question.
Dihydrogen, can you give me like the short version?
Dihydrogen monoxide.
Is that oxygen?
No, that's water.
Water, oh, water.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can
I
make
know you
everything.
kind of started it.
But I'm not trying to trick you.
No,
The
that's a
point is to
compound.
show
That's
you
a compound.
It's a chemical.
There's a thing, but there's a difference between endogenous chemicals, things that I can make my body makes, right?
Right.
And exogenous chemicals that
But does
come
your
from
body make
external-
water?
Does my body make fluoride?
But does your body make water? You need water to live.
I need water to live. Okay, but my body is 72% water, which means that I am fully made of water. Like I was
Like, we
born.
need essential
I was born
amino
with water.
acids. They're
I was
called-
born with water. You know what I mean? I wasn't born with fluoride.
Yeah, but the water came from your parent.
My what?
How do you just...
Have you ever been walking down the street with your best bro, and while you're walking, you accidentally touch hands? You think to yourself, that was weird, but I'm not gay.
You are. You are gay.
You're
You're gay. You are gay. Thank you, Stephen Yun. Thank you, Mark Invisible. Mark Invisible.
What if they stomp the animals? Don't worry about how they...
Hey, dinner's ready. Mom.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this bit. Oh, it's so... Oh, it makes me so uncomfortable. It's this bit with Hololive VTubers Gigi Moodine and Cecilia Immigreen? I think it's Immigreen. Where they're like role playing like a child and his mom, and like the child is like on stream playing with something. And the mom is like, "Come to dinner. You've been in your room for 12 hours." And it gets so uncomfortable. Like there's no crying or anything, but it's like, man, they're too good at it. I hate it so much. Oh man.
My school thought they were geniuses when they made the Wi-Fi password impossible to crack. They didn't realize they just declared war on 2,000 bored teenagers with nothing.
If I was a perfume.
New to Chainsaw Man. Tell me something I won't understand till the end. Don't open the door. I'm gonna see if someone commented this. Don't open the door, Denji. Yeah. Oh, I want to play it, but it's an anime opening. It's a good one.
Type of shit Leon hands a 5'2", 120-pound girl? Oh my god! I don't even know what this is.
So I technically have a...
While AoE's landing over your ley lines can be annoying, try to use this as an opportunity to learn fights better and think more about positioning.
A patient of your brother's would like to see him.
We already know you were high on something. Just admit it. Then more cops started coming into the room. They had to take a statement, but the one officer wouldn't stop laying into me. I don't care that your neck is broken. You deserve it. You're getting a worse prison sentence than Diddy. All of the other officers...
Oh my god, that's horrible. Even if the story's fake, you can't say that. Hold on, I need the first part to this.
While driving home, someone started spam texting my phone. I thought something horrible happened, but when I pulled over to read them quickly, I saw it was my wife. She was telling me she just adopted a new puppy, and I couldn't wait to get home. But just as I looked up, I saw a Lexus coming straight towards me. It slammed into the front of my car, whiplashing my neck so bad I went numb. I saw the picture of the French bulldog fly out of my hand, and glass went everywhere. My car was completely destroyed, and when I could finally see again, I saw the girl from the other car climb out of the wreck. She looked perfectly fine, and I forced the words out. Please, please get help. But she just put her hands over her mouth, and then literally ran away. I knew I had to fight to stay awake, and finally I heard sirens. A cop arrived and started dragging me out of the wreck. I thought I was saved until he yelled, "You crashed into her? Are you serious? Do you know what you just did?" I couldn't even respond. I was barely breathing, covered in blood, glass stuck in my arms, and this cop didn't even care my neck was broken. More sirens came and ambulances showed up, but he just kept screaming. I barely even remembered the crash. Was it really my fault? They put a syringe into my arm, and everything went black. But when I woke up in a hospital bed, I couldn't move my arm. It was asleep, and when I looked over at it, I saw I was literally handcuffed to the hospital bed. I had a cast around my neck, and I instantly knew something was terribly wrong. "Nurse, why am I handcuffed?" But she didn't say anything. She said, "I can't discuss an ongoing investigation, especially with a criminal." What? What did she mean, criminal? But while she was on the way out, someone burst through the door. It was the same cop from the accident. "Rise and shine, Mr. DUI. How many pills did you take before you got behind the wheel?" I could barely speak, but I forced it out. "What? I didn't take any pills." He laughed. "Nice try, buddy. You crashed straight into that innocent girl." While driving home, we already know you were high on something. Just admit it. Then more cops started coming into the room. They had to take a statement, but the one officer wouldn't stop laying into me. "I don't care that your neck is broken. You deserve it. You're getting a worse prison sentence than Diddy." All of the other officers just standing there staring at me. But then someone else tried to come inside. I thought it was my wife, but could see it was someone younger. My vision was still blurry, but when she got closer, I realized it was the girl from the crash. She saw me laying in that hospital bed, handcuff around my wrist, and she started trying to hold back tears. Her hands were over her mouth again, and she gasped. But when that cop turned around and saw her, he instantly panicked. He said, "Gracie, what are you doing here? You can't be here." She looked at him with tears in her eyes. "Please, Uncle Finley, I feel so bad for him. I have to tell them what really happened." Wait, what? All the other cops were just as confused as me. They were watching intently as he pushed her back toward the hallway, doing anything he could to get the girl out of the room. "No, Uncle Finley, I have to tell them the truth. Get out of here. He's already guilty. You don't need to see this." But just as he pushed her out of the room and shut the door, one of the taller cops walked up to him. "Wait, you never told us Gracie was the one in the other car." He started to look nervous. "Well, no, but that doesn't matter." He was
still on drugs, right? The bigger cop stepped forward. I don't know, was he? Did anyone actually confirm that? Turns out not a single cop thought to look at Officer Finley's body cam. Gracie was texting and driving, ran straight into me, and her uncle blamed me for the whole thing. He turned out to be the one in prison with Diddy after all. We already know you were high on something. Just right before my mom picked me up.
What?
We already know you were
What?
in prison with Diddy after all. He was texting and driving, ran straight into me, and her uncle blamed me for the whole thing. He turned out to be the one in prison with Diddy after all.
What does that even mean?
We already know.
My grandmother said I was the only person in the family she could never trust. I'm 32, and last Sunday at her 80th birthday party, she said it in front of everyone. 40 relatives watching while she cut her cake and announced, I love all my grandchildren, but Nathan here, I could never trust him with anything important. My cousins laughed. My aunt whispered something to my uncle. My mom just stared at her plate. Grandma pointed her cake knife at me. He's always been different, secretive, won't tell us what he really does for work. I'm a software engineer, I said quietly. That's what you say, she replied. But you work from home in your pajamas. That's not a real job. My cousin Brandon jumped in. Grandma's right. Real men go to an office. Nathan just plays on his computer all day. The whole room nodded. My sister tried to defend me, but Grandma cut her off. And he never visits, never calls, just shows up when there's free food. She looked around for agreement. I'm changing my will next week. People who care about family should be rewarded, not people like Nathan. My uncle stood up. Mom's right. Nathan, you've been coasting your whole life. The rest of us work hard. My aunt added. My son's a doctor. Brandon's in finance. What do you even contribute? I felt everyone staring, waiting for me to defend myself. I didn't say anything. Grandma kept going. When I die, I'm splitting everything between people who showed up. Brandon visits every week. He'll get the house. She pointed at me. You'll get nothing. Brandon smirked. Thanks, Grandma. My mom finally spoke up. Mom, that's not fair. Nathan's busy with work. Busy? Grandma interrupted. Doing what? Sitting at home? She turned back to the party. Everyone here works real jobs. Brandon's closing million-dollar deals. My other grandson's saving lives. And Nathan? She laughed. Nathan sits in his apartment doing who knows what. My aunt nodded. It's embarrassing, honestly. When people ask what my nephew does, what am I supposed to say? Say he's unemployed, my uncle suggested. That's basically what it is. Brandon raised his wine glass to Grandma for finally telling it like it is. Half the room clinked glasses. The other half just stared at me with pity. Grandma sat back down, satisfied. I've said my piece. Now let's enjoy the party. The doorbell rang. My sister went to answer. My
Just a whole second of silence at the end.
She came back looking confused. Nathan, there's someone here for you? A woman in a suit walked in carrying a briefcase. Nathan Rivera? That's me. She opened the briefcase and pulled out papers. I'm from Valley Community Hospital. We need your signature on the expansion project. The $2.3 million donation. The room went silent. Grandma's fork clattered against her plate. What donation? The woman looked confused. The hospital wing? Mr. Rivera's been funding it for 3 years. The new pediatric cancer center. We're naming it after his mother. My mom's hand went to her mouth. Brandon stammered. You donated $2 million? 2.3, the woman corrected. It opens next month. The dedication ceremony is March 15th. My aunt grabbed the papers from the woman's hands. This says he's been the anonymous donor since 2021. Grandma stood up slowly, gripping the table. You've had that kind of money and never told us? I signed the papers and handed them back. The woman nodded and left. I looked at Grandma. You never asked what I actually do. You just decided I was worthless. The entire party stood frozen. My cousin whispered, what do you actually do? I develop cybersecurity systems for banks, Fortune 500 companies. I make more in a month than most of you make in a year. Grandma reached for my arm, her voice shaking. Nathan, I didn't know. I pulled away. You spent 3 years telling everyone I was a failure. You called me lazy in front of 40 people. Why would I tell you anything? My mom started crying. Brandon's face went pale. The hospital wing opens March 15th, I said, grabbing my coat. You're all invited. My name will be on the building, right next to Mom's. Grandma's voice cracked. Please, let's talk about this. I looked at her birthday cake still sitting on the table. You said I only show up for free food, so I'm leaving. Brandon tried to speak. Nathan, man, I was just what? Just insulting me in front of everyone? Just agreeing that I'm worthless? My uncle stepped forward. We didn't mean it like that. Yes, you did, I said. Every single one of you meant it exactly like that. I walked to the door. My sister followed me outside. They're complete idiots, she whispered, hugging me. I know. As I drove away, I heard shouting from inside the house. My phone started exploding with texts. I blocked everyone except Mom and my sister.
These stories are cringe. They are, but there's something very funny about just like really rage baiting the audience, the listener, about like what the fuck is happening, and and then when you get to the end, you're like, oh, good for the protagonist of the story. They're terrible, but like, you know, I would rather these than the clips of like CSI. I get those a lot.
My grandma...
He said, which means you should not be wandering around outside the building. I pointed at the football field. There were literally 600 students standing there. Then why is everyone out here? His jaw tightened. They shouldn't be. For a second, we both just stood there listening to the alarm screaming inside the school. Then his walkie-talkie crackled. Staff, Begin sweep of exterior. Make sure no students remain outside. The teacher froze. He slowly looked back at me. You said your class evacuated? Yeah, I said. Everyone did. He released my shoulder. Then he pulled out his phone and started dialing someone with shaking hands. I could hear him speaking quietly. Yes, I'm outside right now. Yes, the entire student body is out here. No, I'm serious. His face got paler with every second. Then he hung up. What's going on? I asked. He didn't answer. Instead, he turned toward the school building and just stared at it. A minute later, 3 police cars came flying into the parking lot. No sirens, just lights. Students started whispering, "Why are the cops here? Dude, this is weird." More police cars arrived, then an ambulance. Teachers began rushing around telling everyone to stay together and stop moving. 10 minutes later, the principal finally came outside with 2 officers. He grabbed a megaphone. "Students, please remain calm. We are currently verifying a situation inside the building." That's when the teacher beside me muttered something under his breath. "What?" I asked. He rubbed his forehead. "The alarm shouldn't have triggered an evacuation," he said quietly. "So why did it?" He pointed at the main entrance of the school. "Because someone pulled the fire alarm." I shrugged. "Yeah, that's how fire alarms work." He looked at me like I didn't understand the problem. "You're missing the point," he said. "This wasn't supposed to be a fire evacuation." My stomach twisted again. What was it supposed to be? Right then, the doors opened, and 2 police officers walked out, escorting a man in handcuffs. He wasn't a student. He was wearing a hoodie and carrying a backpack. The crowd went...
The rage baiting consequences stories are so funny. Makes me think of the YouTubers that say, if you watch this video, your jaw will drop. Oh, totally.
I don't know, it's like I really just want to poop and pee and be disrespectful for once.
I love this one.
How many E's are in the word 17?
1, 2, 3, 4.
There are no E's in the word 17, even...
A severe thunderstorm warning for this mobile coverage area.
I ordered a McGriddle this morning.
They gave me 2 pancakes.
I've been thinking a lot about the... Hi, I'm Michelle McCamey.
Charles, it seems to me that you're hating on Riley because he stacks paper to the ceiling and rides on 24-inch chrome. Charles, it seems to me...
After a month of literally nothing, F1 is back.
Joshua, are you right?
At the beginning of Spider-Man's career,
I can't believe this.
Is that the doctor's train?
I think I'm holding it. Please! I'm coming! I'm coming, Iblis! No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
Hold on. If the one that I'm thinking of is next, I have to press the button.
I bet he's got a long reach with that thing. He's coming whether I'm ready or not, so why even ask?
Do what I tell you.
Is that the doctor's train?
I think I'm holding it.
Please! I'm coming! I'm coming, Iblis! No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
You little shit, stop lying. I will fucking end you. He screamed while other family members held him back. He was thrashing around trying to get free. All of you are dead to me. I can't believe you would listen to lies from these meddling kids. He broke free and started moving fast toward Alina. We are leaving right now, and if you say one word, you know what happens. He hissed at Alina. Her dad got up and stood in the way while Alina ran to her grandma and hid her face. Alina's mom walked over to Alina with tears streaming down her face. "Baby, let me see your legs," she said with her voice shaking as she knelt down. Alina was crying so hard she couldn't breathe. "No, Mommy. He said he would hurt you bad if you ever saw." Arthur's face twisted into something evil. "Don't you dare look, you stupid bitch," he snarled at his wife. "I own both of you, and we are leaving right now." Arthur tried to grab Alina, but she screamed like I had never heard a kid scream before. "No, he'll hurt me worse. Please don't let him take me," she sobbed while clinging to her grandma. The whole room erupted.
Nicole, run this melted butter to Aaron's table 28.
Have fun in the war, dumbass. I'll be at home fucking military wives.
I love this Tumblr post.
My girlfriend's husband fights for your freedom. Damn. Good way to get your fucking windows kicked in. Shut the fuck up and raise my son bootlicker. All fun and games until someone with 3 confirmed kills shows up at your doorstep with a baseball bat. I'm not at my house, though. I'm at yours with your wife. But he's got shooters all over the world even when he's away. Just shot a load in his wife. You ungrateful asshole. My BF might be fighting for your freedom, and you're here mocking him for keeping your pathetic ass safe from the threats of the world. If a war comes to our country, we're not saving you, you dumbass, ungrateful fuck-up of a human being. Your BF is fighting for oil and killing civilians and probably cheating on you. He's a scumbag, which is why I just fucked his mom to make a better son. The fool taunts the hungry dogs, but the dogs have their day, and the fool becomes a feast. Your girl bout to be the feast. Soon as you get deployed, boot boy. World Heritage Post. Whoever was the first person to post this is the biggest piece of shit in the world. You're an amoral asshole. You are a disgrace. You don't deserve to be called an American. You don't even have the right to call yourself a man. I don't call myself a man, but your wife still calls me to fuck. Happy Veterans Day.
Oh, I love this Tumblr post so much. Just a constant back and forth of like people who don't respect the military and people who take the military way too seriously. It's so fucking funny.
What is this? Yo, if we lose this game, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of my little brother. Lock in.
I went out to my living room to go just see what's going on in the world.
Who do you think should play Storm?
Are there civilization?
Like parkour civilization? Would you jump for the beef or the chicken?
I would jump for neither.
You want me?
That was really
I'm
sudden.
in love with you.
What the hell?
We're looking for adults 45 and under to be.
It's the Monty Hall problem. The prize is behind.
Hey, boy! And, Genie, for my first wish, I'd like a peanuts farm. To be able to grow my peanuts.
Wow, you'd like a farm full of peanuts to be able to grow these peanuts?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes, thank
POV, you're a genie who speaks perfectly good English and does not misunderstand the wish at all.
you. I appreciate it.
Your wish is my command.
You do have some. I wash my dishes with 7 generations.
Best friended so hard, her dad told me he saw my ex in public and proceeded to do an impression of how he looked.
I want the kind of career where I can change someone's life, but I...
Would you rather be a hobo with a 5% chance of getting inherited by a rich guy, or be Hitler 2 years before the end of World War II? Because you know you're going to have to shoot yourself, but you still got 2 more years as Hitler.
If you're the hobo, do you have a place to sleep, like an underpass, or...
Different every night.
As Hitler, can I change certain policies so that maybe I'm looked on more favorably at the end of the war?
No, you already screwed up big time. A lot of dead Jews.
Am I a blue state or a red state hobo?
Blue, but Midwestern blue.
It's cold out there.
Am I allowed to alter the mustache?
Dude, why do you keep trying to make Hitler...
People on Earth die when they're like 50.
They die when they're 50?
I don't know, something like that.
What's even the point of being born?
Exactly.
Are you about to die?
I'm not 50. People on Earth die
What is this from? That's Chris Pratt, but what is this? I'm not seeing it.
when they're like...
This is the heaviest song you will ever fucking hear! The heaviest song we have ever written! Made it through and I really
Excuse me. What are you doing at this station?
My ex burned my car for revenge, but she forgot what was in the trunk. I woke to pound...
Legally Blonde from Warner's perspective is so funny. One day you're dating this gorgeous but ditzy girl, but your family pressures you to break up with her once you go to Harvard. So you do, and it ends in tears, but whatever. Next thing you know, she's at Harvard, dressed in entirely different clothes, saying it's easy to get in and she's pretending she forgot you go there. But you paid your way in and she's rich too, so you kind of assume she did the same thing, and fine. So you have a stalker now. There's a mixer at the start of the school year. She shows up in a Playboy bunny costume. She tries to flirt with you while your fiance is in the next room. You tell her enough is enough and she gets like really angry at you. Suddenly she is kicking your ass in class. She steals opportunities away from
from you. She steals your girlfriend. She starts winning cases. She's on the news now. She graduates as valedictorian, and you deserve it. The book from his perspective is even funnier. You break up with the girl you actually really like because she's hot, but your family expects you to marry a girl who's rich and also smart enough to be a lawyer herself. So you string her along until just before graduation and then tell her so long and thanks for all the fish. Then you show up at Stanford for orientation, and at the end of the long list of accolades and accomplishments the various students in your graduating class comes in with, the dean of students announces Stanford Law's first ever beauty queen, and holy shit, it's your ditzy ex. Legally.
I love the ones that are just like reading off Tumblr posts, because the AI voice, the text-to-speech voice, never reads it with the correct inflection sometimes. The one I've been seeing at Insta for shorts, there's someone who does Jake quotes and draws. Dude, let's kill the horse.
After a young intern at Gotham.
Oh, cool, a hedgehog.
I thought I was free. He texted me.
Anything to drink?
Can I talk about this publicly? If it needs to be cut, it'll be cut. I'll talk about this publicly. I don't care. Okay. Who cares? I'm gonna get in trouble. It's the first time a network has ever been canceled instead of a show.
Oh.
Because so what happened was Cinemax, we were pitching the show at all these different places, and Cinemax was like, we want to be the edgier genre HBO. We're gonna change our image. We're doing bigger budget shows, and it was like, I want to be a part of that. This is gonna be great. And they did the Nick, and they did Banshee, and they did Warrior, all great shows. And they were just rocking and rolling. It was awesome. And then they started marketing all these shows, and supposedly they found out they don't care. They're selling to Paramount and Zaslav's gone. Nobody's gonna get mad at me. I feel comfortable. Anyway, they found out that when they promoted their shows, people would go, Cinemax? Huh? Do I have Cinemax? And then they would look up their cable. They would look up their cable bill, and they would go, I'm paying for Cinemax? And they would cancel Cinemax. Because if they didn't advertise their shows, they had so many people that subscribed to HBO packages and got Cinemax with it and didn't know it, that one of their main sources of revenue was cable packages of people that didn't know they had Cinemax. So the more advertising they did, the less subscribers they had. And so in between Outcast season 1, we were in production on season 2, and they were just like, so we're shutting it all down. We're shutting it all down. We're not doing any of this. We're moving on. And yeah, I don't know. Everything. Do I regret saying? I don't know. Maybe I'll get in trouble. Somebody will call me. That's tough. Can I talk about this?
Thank you for this very interesting story, Robert Kirkman, creator of The Walking Dead and comic book, and I think Invincible as well. It's actually quite interesting, because I remember Cinemax. I don't remember where it went, though, because I never bothered to look into it.
Y'all are cosplaying as my dad the way y'all are just saying random lying bullshit. Mark had it way harder than Gohan, I can't lie. Especially if we're just limiting it to early Z Gohan. No, let's run it back. You're saying Mark Grayson from Invincible had it harder than Gohan did, and you're specifying early Z. So what's that? That's Saiyan Saga through the Frieza Saga. No. Let's just run it down real quick, right? Within the first couple episodes of Z, his uncle fucking kidnaps him, and because of this, his father teams up with his arch nemesis to try to rescue Gohan.
Okay. It's going on a little too long. Dragon Quest 40th anniversary. I actually didn't know this. That's cool.
Sorry I'm late. I ran into some unexpected trouble. Unexpected trouble? The cops? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help? Oh, that's light. Okay, that's light. First things first. What exactly do we do first? I don't know. I thought you knew, bro. Y'all work.
Swick. I have slain so many over the centuries that I have lost count.
Hot. You know, I used to have a thing for death herself, but I prefer a girl with some meat on her bones.
Normally I would strike a mortal down for speaking to me so, but you're strangely.
Alright. Yeah, gotta stop it before the... I think it's gonna still catch the song, like, muffled in the beginning. I saw that the DOA 6 re-release is coming, and mine, Cooler coming back. Yes, correct.
I'm gonna show you guys what... Artists that we all love their music, but they were not good people. Just mad. They wanna...
Her phone. You okay? Just excited. Haven't seen everyone in so long. She kissed me goodbye, longer than usual. Almost like she was saying goodbye. I'll call you when I land. Friday evening came and went. No call. Saturday morning I texted. Hope the wedding prep is going well. Hours later. So busy. Talk soon. Saturday night, nothing. Sunday, radio silence. By Monday morning I was genuinely worried. What if something happened? Car accident? Family emergency? Then I got a text from her best friend Jessica. Congratulations. Samantha looked absolutely stunning yesterday. The dress was perfect. My blood went cold. Congratulations. What dress? I called Jessica immediately. Hey, how was the wedding? Samantha looked like a princess. Wait, what wedding? Long, horrible pause. The wedding. Samantha's wedding. Yesterday. Jessica, what are you talking about? Samantha went to her cousin's wedding. Another pause. Even longer. Oh my god. You don't know. Know what? Samantha got married yesterday to Marco, her fiance. The room started spinning. Her what? Marco Benedetto. They've been engaged since high school. Their families arranged it when they were kids. The wedding was planned for months. That's impossible. We live together. We've been together for 2 years. She told everyone you guys broke up months ago that you were just roommates now to split expenses. I hung up. Sat there for 20 minutes, staring at nothing. Then my phone started buzzing. Samantha, I let it go to voicemail. Baby, I can explain everything. It's complicated. My family, they don't understand. This doesn't change us. Call me back. Second voicemail. Please don't hate me. I was going to tell you after. We can figure this out. Third, I love you. This marriage thing, it's just for family. It doesn't mean anything. Fourth, why aren't you answering? We need to talk. I turned off my phone. Spent the day boxing up her stuff. Found more evidence I'd missed. Wedding planning magazines hidden under her side of the bed. Dress fitting appointments in her calendar labeled as dentist visits. A second phone charger I'd never seen before. She'd been living a complete double life. Mrs. Samantha Benedetto can come collect her things whenever she wants. I'm done being someone's secret.
Alright.
What over to the desk?
Every year, the first Saturday in May is Free Comic Book Day.
This luxury diaper. At a Christmas party, my dad banned my 7-year-old daughter from sitting near him. He told her, a failure like you doesn't get to sit near me. So embarrassing. All because she didn't have the same achievements as her cousins. 30.
I fucking hate oxygen.
Stop calling everything a gooner skin just because you niggas can't separate sex moments by. Recently, I saw a post getting really big on Twitter of one of the X-Men dust getting added to the game, and a lot of people were really freaking out over her being sexualized. Now, if you've been in my stream, you know Dust and Sandman are two of my most anticipated characters to come to this game. And the things I'm seeing people say about...
Let me get this straight. If I push the red button, I become a girl, and I already am a girl. But if I push the blue button, and 50% of people press the blue button, everyone becomes a girl, and everyone is girlfriends. No, what? That's not what I said at all. Were you...
I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna keep going.
Men, delete one forever. Well, I love this game. Basketball, sex, music, women, money, water, weed. Howard says woman. Fucking simps. Lamau. Howard, you delete woman but keep sex? Delete one forever.
That's pretty good.
My sister begged, please don't come to my wedding. Why? I asked. She sighed. I don't want people to know you're just a cleaner. My mother added coldly, we'll say you're dead. Never contact us again. I
partnered with Vet.
Found this post on Reddit. Alright team, who do you think is going to be our Season 8 heroes? First we got Devil Dinosaur, right? And we got Cyclops.
Just Devil Dinosaur? No Moon Girl? Come on, dude.
And then we got Captain Marvel. Now listen, I think it's safe to say we can throw Captain Marvel out the window. I don't think she's going to be a Season 8 hero. I think the real question we should be asking is Moon Girl going to be a part of Devil Dinosaur? And
that's what I'm saying.
are we getting a double Vanguard season? I'm
this haunting and how it relates to Silk. I hope that it's not like a rehash of
Sex in our family.
Oh, you weren't kidding.
what?
I'm looking at the Suave Spectre outfit because I just got the battle pass, the event pass for it.
Yep.
There's no face animation for this. What the fuck?
Yep.
Hold on.
He's chopped, man. For that.
Oh, neither does the Eclipse Knight.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Speaking as our resident Moon Knight player, overall, what would you rate this out of 10?
I like the jewelry. He's got the bling.
Yeah.
I like that, but fix his fucking face, man.
I love their breadsticks.
Can you kill this guy faster? The racism is really bringing the vibe down. I'm trying.
I guess we need to send a Viltrumite to.
And just like that, I am not excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day anymore.
What? Miyamoto says Peach's origin story is being changed to be that of the movie. People on the internet were not pleased. And the funny thing
They were like, double down.
basically all the princesses are related. Like Rosaline and stuff was their older sister or whatever. And Peach was put on the Toad world in order to hide. But people are like, no.
Every Peach ex Rosalina Yuri shipper after the movie. True, though. The funny thing is that some of those people doubled down in response.
Never put gold and silver together. Guy here paid the price. He poured them from both ends.
Imagine being twice the size of a girl. She tells you to leave her alone, but you block her path. But she doesn't engage you. She turns around and says, leave me alone, and tries to redirect around the car. So you go up behind her. You pick...
Every Final Fantasy 14 expansion has a secondary title. All of these hoes got problems. All of them got deep-rooted issues. Jill stupid as Mariah damn crazy. Quad emotionally unstable. Simone got some damn deep-rooted damn childhood issues or something. And Toya don't give a fuck. I don't know if it's a pill for that. All of these hoes. Let's all go to the movies. Huh? Really? Yes. Why don't we grab some popcorn and watch American culture collapse? What are we doing? Let's all...
So I use the term chud to refer to people from my hometown.
I only got one question for you.
You know how they be saying that digital blackface is a thing, and like how all this motherfucker right here is called the San Mateo Bridge. Count me out. First, this
It's not even that bad. It's long, but it's not even that bad. Y'all are exaggerating.
motherfucker is over 7 miles long, and it crosses the San Francisco Bay. And did I fail to mention that this motherfucker goes over the Pacific Ocean? Like, ain't no way you gonna catch me on this motherfucker. Hell no. Count me out. Talking about riding along on a bridge, this is more like riding on motherfucking water. If you was wondering how deep the water is underneath this motherfucker, 135 feet. Who's a fan of floating on the water and becoming one with your maker? Now, me personally, if you live out in this area, then you probably have no other way of travel. But for me, count me out. Have you ever had the opportunity to ride along the San Mateo Bridge? And if so, do you enjoy this motherfucker, or are you like me? Count me out.
I'm gonna look at these comments. San Mateo Bridge is a piece of cake unless you hit traffic. Also, it's over the bay, not the ocean. Check out the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, bro. Bro, we swim across this all the time when traffic gets heavy. Richmond Bridge is worse. The water is 6 to 10 feet deep for 95% of the bridge. It's only deep in one channel they dredge, and that's only about 50 feet. And as others said, it doesn't go over the Pacific. The drive is scenic and beautiful. Easy peasy during off rush hour times. Longest bridge in California. Longest bridge in California, and it's 7 miles. Like, it's no. It's whatever. It's not that bad. How can a bridge go over a bay and an ocean? It's a joke because it's not possible. Also, it's a pretty nice drive. You could see San Francisco and Oakland from the bridge. It's clear enough sky if it's clear enough skies. I go over that bridge 5 days a week. I drive on the bridge every damn week, and randomly last week my brain decided to flip out, and I feel like I was stuck in the middle of the ocean, and the megalodon was gonna come and get me. I almost pulled over just so I could cry. Oh, man. Oh, these people.
What happens when a 160-pound bodybuilder swaps diets with a former 660-pound streamer?
Assemble.
Okay, you have no documentable skill. That's not good.
That would be Reese's Pieces.
Bro, did you see the new League for Invincible Versus?
I think you would like it a lot.
Nah, why? What is it?
It's an interaction between Omni-Man and Agent Spider.
Okay, but why would I care about...
You're a criminal, a vigilante, a public menace.
Public menace. Public menace.
What are you doing in my universe?
So we're getting Spider-Man, but not really Spider-Man in the Invincible game. And that's pretty cool, actually.
Press win, alt, control.
Bro, do you want to go to bed? Bro, I didn't even finish. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am.
Drama makes.
Hey, you want to hear something weird?
Act like y'all. This man simply hops from one woman to the next. Does he not?
He's been cheating this whole time? That's just terrible.
Doubtless he will end up suffering at the hands of one of his paramours sooner or later. I don't think he means any harm. This kind of thing just happens with attractive guys.
That's awful. What if a man did that to you, Kaine?
You wake up a little less man than it used to be.
Shake my heart. Cheating is always wrong.
I love that. I love, like, they're just talking about, like, a man cheating on his girlfriends. Nier is kind of like, whatever, man. Like, if he's attractive enough, it's bound to happen. And Emil's like, no, I don't like that. No. Kaine, what if that happened to you, though? Kaine, like, no hesitation. I'd cut his dick off. Alright, I think I'm done gambling. I have made roughly twice my coins, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Excuse me. You got a lot more than you lost, so that's good. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to either lose it all or, like, make a bunch of money. But a bunch of coins. I don't actually have money. Take me back here. Because we're gonna grind a little bit so that way we can continue the story. Because it is not good how we are right now. Do you get a good item for getting a lot of gold? You can like, because it's gambling, so you can exchange stuff. that magic carpet that I ride on whenever I'm outside of a city area is something that you can get. You can get various like accessories and like crafting items and such. I might need to like actually go and get one. I don't know if I get it there or if I get it like some other related place. Sleep. Ba, ba, ba. Stop. Why did they give you those toy soldiers with the parachutes like they do at the arcade? No, they would give the little spider rings, the little plastic spider rings. Cool, we got metal. Okay, cool. I gotta kill some things. Hello to fellow grinders. I need to kill. Nice. I need to kill. Or a really nice slinky, then you destroy it in one day. Yeah, it's gotta be like really cheap in plastic. Nice. Oh, there's a king boy over there. There's a king guy. No! I need to get a king guy. I need to fight a king guy. Nice. And it costs 30,000 points. It's a really nice slinky. It's Slinky, what a lovable toy. It's Slinky, fun for a girl and a boy. I remember a long time ago, I realized like, oh, if there are commercials for things that don't really have commercials that often, that means that they need more money, that sales are down. and I realized this because I saw specifically a Gatorade commercial, because I was like, oh, we don't really see Gatorade commercials that often back during those times. And then I realized, oh, it's because like Gatorade was usually doing good, and then we would see a commercial. It's like, oh, they need more money. Gatorade needs money. Nice. Oh, a little Sanguini, cool. Where? No, refuel. Thank you. I just want to kill at least one Giga Chad King Metal Slime. Cool. It was the same with me and Capri Sun, but with the respect because of those commercials with respect to the pound. reminds me of the Salty DK Dan video where like he and his friends are talking about like just random stuff, but at some point they bring up the Disrespectoids and the whole Respect the Pouch marketing campaign, and just imagining like some executive being like, yo, what if we made a commercial, like what if we disrespected the pouch, and then immediately after suggesting that he was arrested. Oh yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, the Disrespectoids. You disrespect the pouch and you become some horrible like modern day like homunculus yokai. Just the most horrifying thing ever ever seen with human eyes. Damn. Okay, at least I got that one. Whoa. Come on, Gertrude. Actually, we need to put some stuff here. Oh, so close. And Gertrude, we need points. We need to give you some healing points. We gotta keep it going. What was that? Takamaru? Okay, I think it's. I thought it said Takamuru. Takamaru. That's what it said. Me too. Yeah, big boy. Oh, damn. Come on. Come on. Okay. Cool, I guess. Oh, only 2. We're gonna get you to become a healer, Gertrude. It's the last thing I do. Do you like crab? Did you eat crab? Did you eat crab? I too. I love that moment, like not because it's a Japanese singer trying to speak English, because he's speaking English. It's just a very deliberate, very like not saying like making sure he's not saying the wrong thing, but like he's specifically trying to ingratiate himself in the culture of Baltimore. And it's like, what is Baltimore known for? What does Maryland have? Crabs. And what does he not eat a lot of over there, I think, in Japan? Probably doesn't eat a lot of crab. Or maybe he's from Osaka, and, like, crab is, like, one of the few things that, like, he can relate to them with. Marilando? Oh, crab. Crab! Yeah! I ate the crab. I eat the crab. You know, stuff like that. kind of reminds me a little bit of like that little Japanese girl. I assume it's a little Japanese girl in VR chat, where it's like, where are you from? It's like, oh, I'm American. It's like, oh, America. It's like, oh, hamburger country. Nice. And it's really cute and funny. Hold on. I'm making it sound worse than it actually was.
States. But actually. Yes, America.
She's so cute. She's so excited to be meeting an American on the internet. I hope she's having a good day. No. Yes. Okay, finally. Gertrude can res. Do you like a Coke? K-O-K-E. That's funny. Hello, Raitoshi. Stop. Shush. Chat, you already know. You. Come on, I need another big boy. Need another big silver man. Big middle man. Cool. Bam. The sound of missing an attack. Happiness has increased to 11. Very cool, Gertrude. I'm glad to make you so happy. Oh, and a liquid boy. Damn. Come on. Come on. Oh. Someone hit it. How is there still a whole entire other one that we didn't kill yet? Get him out of here. Cool. Cool. Oh, Gertrude leveled up. I didn't even see that. Very nice. Soon, you will be able to be a real good true healer. How many of these have I? 42. Nice. Hey, get away from us! We're busy over in this spot. Get away from us. We're busy. Oh, Gutrin leveled up again. Cool. Hey, you're messing with my groove. I'm sorry, but you messed with the Emperor's groove. Sauce. Nice. How do they do that? Oh my god. I wanna... Oh man. Does anyone here remember? It's been so long ago, it's entirely possible this is completely faded from your mind. During, like, the middle of the pandemic, the first year of the pandemic, does anyone, or maybe they've never had it happen, does anyone remember when they would do, like, this thing where you would, like, someone would drive down your street if it was your birthday? They would, like, organize this thing where, like, people would drive down your street and just start honk the horns in front of your house, being like, yeah, happy birthday. Does anyone remember this? Did this happen to anyone else? It didn't happen to me, because I was a grown adult. I am a grown adult. But, like, I've heard it happen before, and I've even, like... Back when I first was starting to... I heard that on Instagram. That was popular. I remember when it occurred because I have a clip of it from when I was on Twitch streaming. And you know what? I'll bring it up. I'll pull it up, actually. Because I had no clue what this was. I was bewildered. I was like... What is this? What the fuck is this? I have a lot of clips. The vast majority of them having a single-digit amount of views. My most viewed clip. I don't know how this got, like, a lot of views. 51 in comparison to everything else. I heard a tap on my door. I think that was Olivia. I believe that was Olivia being like, hello, can I explore this environs? Okay. I'm looking for this. I know what it is, where I can find it. I just need to really find it. To really look. Tonal Whiplash. I remember you. Oh, I found it. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. From 6 years ago. Because I did start streaming on Twitch, like, when the pandemic first began. I was not a VTuber, but I did start streaming. What is going on? What's going on? What are these people doing? What are these people doing? Oh. Oh. That clip also like sucks to like try and watch because for some reason the PC ports, or at least the Epic Games Store ports of the Kingdom Hearts collection does not have like a for real legitimate like way to turn down the volume. Not the PC, the console ports. The console ports were just absolutely fucked up when it comes to like volume control. Look at all those chickens. Oh. Oh. I didn't even see this guy happening. Happening? Coming. I think off stream. Okay. Off stream. Oh no, they left! They just left. Like 2 seconds ago. Oh well. Anyway. Hello, Dakota. Welcome back to stream. Welcome back to Slop Live. Motorcycle. That's cool. That's a cool mount. This thing is a cool mount too. This Ratatosker looking ass. Ratatosker from Marvel Rivals in particular. Looking ass. Look at these guys. Running, or they're on their flying thingies. I'm the one with the magic carpet. They say near train stations or at train stations. In minor towns near the train stations. All the games I'm curious about are high end. Yeah, that's always not great. It's not great. It's not very cool. Not very it sucks. That's really all I can really say about it. Is that it sucks. It sucks that this happens. Like, despite having what I would still call a beef PC of some sorts, I feel like I cannot play and stream like Pragmata. I feel like it's still oh, the master. I feel like it's still too much. 5 principles. I've got a master orb. Living jewel. Master points are useless. So they called a jewel. Can be obtained from monsters if you bring these jewels to me. Fire Jewel. Master points you can allocate. Okay. Would like to play them someday. At least they're not locked to PS5. That's very true. I also have a $1,000 top of the edge PC, and it still can't handle Tekken 7 graphics sometimes. Well, that depends. $1,000, but when? Because I could tell you, $1,000 a few years ago is like $1,000 a few years ago is not the same $1,000 when making a PC as it is like this year. For instance, my PC was $2,200 in 2022. Like 4 years back when the T set was still around. So around the same time I got mine. You need to make games with potatoes in mind. Optimize first, then make it pretty. Yeah. No, the gamers love those pretty graphics. You know, they do, and then it turns out, oh no, the pretty graphics set my house on fire. Oh no, the pretty graphics put a virus in my computer. Oh no, the pretty graphics instead had the internet worm in it. The PlayStation 3 still looks amazing. It does! Like, absolutely. Correct. True. I have said it many, many times. My favorite games are the ones people say look like a PS2 game. And that's usually because the PS2, in my mind, is like the pinnacle of not only game design, but like getting to a point where it's like the stylization of graphics is so impeccable that like we didn't need to go bigger or better. That's why people were watching Netflix on the PS3. Genji Day of Blades, I think it's called, still looks good. Well, here's this giant enemy crab. You can attack its weak point for massive damage. I remember. Way back in the day. People remember Giant Enemy Crab. They don't remember what game it was from. I think Fashion Street has some stuff, some new like gear that I can wear. A weapon even, because I would like a new weapon, a better axe than this. It's a great line out of context. Oh yeah, no, what makes Giant Enemy Crab so funny is that the game Genji Day of Blades was being advertised specifically as like a very like realistic type of game where like the combat encounters were happening very realistically to like Edo, Japan. Stranger Things on PS3 looks so nostalgic. Now Sony took it out because people were recording on the PS3 and putting it in VHS tapes. So that whole thing. Oh, damn. Steel Axe. Come on, there has to be a better axe. Moon Axe. Yeah. Days of the Blades. Okay, close enough. But the thing about I like it. The thing about the PS3 is that like Sony made it so ludicrously difficult to like properly record or stream anything. Even to this day, like streaming from a PS3 is one of the most difficult things ever because of hard disk copy, whatever. It's like a HDDP or something. I also love the cutscenes that were dubbed in English by Japanese people. Matador. Wait, hold on. Matador. What is a Matador gear? Brigadine. Brigadine? Okay, so Tilster's top, the 121, 35. Gold bracer, sapphire bangles. No, that's deafness. Tesla. 121, 120. Wait, hold on a sec. I was introduced to that title through Thor Heels. Never heard of them. I'm sure they're quite cool. Finally I could put on the gooder things. It was funny too how Sony was like, nobody's buying our PS5 for games. I wonder why. Looks at the PS4 and 3 that do the same shit. Yeah. Wait. Dress up. I need materials. I need happy hearts. And reincarnates. There's no... Wait. Face things. Oh. Black Mugger's mask. Okay. Mugger like the Dragon Quest figure. Not like... Okay. Curly mustache. Final Fantasy 13 is also still beautiful. Can't understand the combat for some reason. The combat is not difficult to understand. The problem is that, like, the depth of the combat is a little too obfuscated, I'll say. It's not complicated. It's not confusing. But, like, they don't explain things, like, how the combat works properly, I feel. There's no, like, tutorial for, like, how you really... Okay, how you really, like, can do the combat good. I gotta look this up. I want to find recolor tickets. Whatever. I think what 13 was that the main protagonist was okay. The story was best. I actually quite liked the story. So you did not know because this was before you were here, Fred. But I did stream Final Fantasy 13 because I was like, I made a promise to someone a long time ago that is someone I don't talk to anymore, someone who is no longer in my life. It's like, you know what? Despite the fact that we ended things on not great terms, I'm a cheese of my word, and I am honoring this promise and playing all the way through the end of Final Fantasy 13 because I believed in them that it is a good game. I was like, I trust in you that this is a good game. And then I got to the end of it, and while I will say it is better than people make it out to be, it's not a phenomenal game. It is a nice, juicy 7 out of 10. For some people, that they would call that like a terrible Final Fantasy game. I think it's fine. It did its job. It seems pretty strong. Okay, just one. We can kill just one. I know we can do it. Nice. If we just kill one, then, you know, that's a victory. But where is the killing machine that we were promised? I feel so far from home, though you stand beside me. I feel... It is so funny that... fuck. No, I'm out of here. Let's not be here. So funny that Mega Man related band, The Megas, put out 3 songs that are exactly the same. Not exactly the same, but they're the same song repackaged into different forms. Because, because you have the classic, you have, I've heard of a few of them, because you've heard it, because they've got, you know, Fly on a Dog, the original, I think it's Just Another Machine is what it is. The Proto Man 2. The Proto Man is less strictly about Mega Man, though. Like, it's very Mega Man in themes only. Also, they overshadow the Megas, and I'm a little bit petty salty about that. And, like, it's not like I don't get why, because, like, the Megas' whole thing is that they make I don't want to fight you. No, tongue draster. I don't want to fight you. I'm scared. No, why'd I do that? Okay. Anyway, I'm looking for this killing machine. Gotta find this killing machine. Anyway, I was talking about how they just released the same song 3 times. Because they have Fly on a Dog, they have Just Another Machine, or maybe Another Machine. I think it's Just Another Machine. And then they have the album version of Fly on a Dog. No, the History Repeating Red version of Fly on a Dog. Where it's got like a really slow build-up intro, and then it gets to Fly on a Dog proper. Humanity is not what it seems. I'll make it with you. I'll make it with you here next to me. I can't Fly on a dog. Did you see that there was a new ROM hack inspiration of Mega Man D Extreme? Yeah, it's like a remake of Mega Man Extreme called Mega Man. Mega Man Extreme called D Extreme. It sounds very cool. For the Megas, I think the song was "Not the Break Man." That was awesome, tragic, and yes. Oh, I love "I'm Not the Break Man." It is. Oh, it might be my favorite Mega Man related song from them. I was gonna say favorite song, but then I remembered Bloody Tears, you know, when they were the Belmonts for a little bit and made Castlevania music. Not a lot, just, you know, an amount. And they did a version of Bloody Tears, and phenomenal. You know what? I am not pulling up the Megas. What I'm pulling up is Castlevania music. But a specific type of Castlevania music. I heard the Mega Man Extreme games were really hard because of the enemy damage in some places where you think you can get up there, then you can get the power up. Mega is the perfected model, and he hates him. Not sure if Proto loves his brother or hates him all the way. Man, I'm trying to. I bet if I just look up. Yeah, alright. Whatever. Alright. Time to... time for this, I guess, fan album called Happy Vania: Vampire Lover. And the whole thing of it is Castlevania music in a major key. So it's happier. Oh, finally. I see him. I see them. Someone did that for Doom. The only thing they love is you. That's great. I love that, actually. Alright. We gotta fight this thing. No! Just one! I just want to fight one! Oh, God. Oh, no. Get me out of here. Holy shit, everyone's dying. Oh, whatever, man. I'm going back home. Some of these have really funny titles, too. Ah, this one's my favorite. I think this is Innocent Child instead of Wicked Child. Kyadain's Mega Man songs are fun. Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Romantic Saga 2. Oh man. All right, you know what? You brought him up. I'm not playing his music. I'm playing one of his arrangements. Now, if you remember, Bubbleman seems wonderful. Now, if you remember, one of the songs he made for Final Fantasy is a remix of the Four Lords theme. Four Fiends, excuse me. Four Lords is different. So here it is. Literally arranged by Kyadain for Final Fantasy XIV. Dancing Matt? No! The Four Fiends theme from Final Fantasy IV. That choir, that choir is so normal for Final Fantasy XIV. That is Masayoshi Soken going ham like he usually does when it comes to music for the game. Oh, you have not even. No. Now the stream, or at least just trying to do this thing right now. Now we're just gonna be listening to 14 music. Let's go with one of my more recent big favorites, The Mirror.
On waves and flames they ride, the deadly duo, the extremes.
God, why two? Whatever. Weird Al? No. The crazy thing is that this comes from a raid series with all sorts of different types of music. And this is like just one of several, like all the songs are excellent. I heard Titan Lost, and the singer sounds like Frogger's Lament. I love you bring up Titan Lost. That's Final Fantasy 16. But the funniest thing is that Titan Lost. First of all, Final Fantasy 16's soundtrack is also composed by Masayoshi Soken, the guy who does the 14 soundtrack. I don't care, Stream Deck. I don't want an update. And Titan Lost is kind of a cover of a song he made before. Not at all. It's like a reinterpretation called Landslide. Also for a Titan type of enemy. I don't know Final Fantasy well enough. I don't think of this. Oh yeah, that's because 14 has like crazy varieties of music. Now, you know, good song, good music. But that was also like back in 2018, I think. It wasn't so long ago. You know, they had been making excellent music for quite a while at that point. No, but you want to go back in time to be like, oh man, they've been having good music for frickin' forever. Then you listen to motherfucking Oblivion. And Oblivion is basically the theme to Shiva, who is, in most interpretations, a woman who has the power of Shiva, the god creature. Depending on what game you're playing, Icon, Primal, things like that. Basically, big ice woman. But it's also like this particular version of Shiva is her backstory about about how the real ass woman was like lying about to die in the snow, and the spirit of Shiva enters her. It's like, hey man, do you want to live forever? And she's like, yeah, that sounds cool. It's like, cool. Take my power, and you will never know suffering ever again. It's like, awesome, cool. Sounds pretty wild. 14 lore is great. Anyway, enough fucking around. Because you want to hear the good stuff. Scream. Love Scream. Great song. Anyway, time to get a little fun, I'll say. Let's get fun. my favorite sea shanty. That's my favorite fun fact about this song, Escape. Not Escape. Little E, big S, Escape. It's that it's structured like a sea shanty. Very call and response. And it's hinting to the fact that the guy whose theme this is, Omega, is basically like a robot sailor trying to search the universe for someone strong enough to be like, you are the strongest being I've ever met. You give my life meaning. It's a little complicated. I didn't notice. I mean, listen. It's hard to notice when a song is being a sea shanty when it sounds like this. I've just been showing you lyrical songs. I need to show you songs without lyrics that are also excellent. My first thought was the twinning in that that technically has lyrics. You know what? Fine. All right. It's a little unfair for me to bring this song up because it's like one of my favorite 14 songs ever. But man, it's so good. Gates of the Moon. I can't explain anything, but it's definitely uplifting. Almost feels like an ending. So, you know, nice analytical brain there, because that's kind of the vibe that like this is a dungeon theme. This particular dungeon gives. It's Doma Castle, and in the context of the story, this is where a lot of things like come together. Like all the right pieces are in place, and like this is less like a fight for survival and almost like a victory lap of like, yeah, we've got everything going and the enemies aren't able to stop us. We're gonna freaking save the day. And you do. It is a Pyrrhic victory because, you know, nothing's ever easy. But overall, this is like you planned everything out perfectly and it's all falling into place exactly as you expected until the very end. But, you know, so, you know, you can't plan for everything. And you know what? While we're doing this music thing, let's take a minute. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's talk about the composer Masayoshi Soken. Soken has been working on Final Fantasy XIV since after the original A Realm Reborn, because Nobuo Uematsu was still composing. It's building up for Tragedy, kind of, a little bit. Like, Tragedy, no one sees coming. So, Soken was working as a composer for Final Fantasy XIV ever since A Realm Reborn, the original release 2.0, like, ended. Because Nobuo Uematsu was still composing. And he's been with the game ever since. There's been some other composers working with him, but the vast majority of the soundtrack is Soken. And during the development of the third expansion, Shadowbringers, Soken famously even, I think infamously, started fighting cancer, started battling cancer. And I think he's had cancer for a while before then, but like it was especially bad during the development of Shadowbringers. And when the expansion was nearly like finished and he was composing like the last bit of music, and especially for like the post Shadowbringers content, he was literally composing music, writing music in the hospital while fighting cancer. Very like genuinely like not heartbreaking. It's a genuinely like moving story to hear about this incredible composer like still making music while like battling cancer. He didn't have to. They were totally willing to let him like deal with cancer first and then get back to making music. He still did it. And it left us with To the Edge, maybe one of the best songs in the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV. The like if you know he was really fighting cancer real hard, then you get that vibe from this. Ah, man, these songs are so good. And you know what? Like, I'm gonna keep playing the 14 music because it is so good. However, I'm gonna cheat a little bit by bringing up a cover that they made that is in Final Fantasy 14, because in Shadowbringers, once the main story was done, they introduced Yorha Dark Apocalypse, which is the Nier Automata raid series. Literally a crossover collab with the Square Enix franchise Nier Automata. And this means, like, doing stuff in the Nier world with Nier characters. And also, you get to hear covers of Nier music. Like this. So this is Weight of the World. Have you played Stellar Blade? I have not. I don't have a PS5. And I don't know if my PC is strong enough. Anyway, this is Weight of the World. If you've never played Nier Automata, this plays during the end credits. And it's usually, like, in the game. It's like a very, like, emotional, beautiful song. This is not that. This is an epic battle song for a big boss. But wait. Oh man, it's so good. I remember the first time I played the Nier raids and I heard that, I got very emotional. Because Nier Automata is one of my favorite games ever. It used to be my #1 favorite. It's still like top 5, but excuse me. Because I remember Weight of the World and how emotional it gets me. In fact, it still does. But hearing that and the Final Fantasy prelude mixed in, oh, it hits me like right center of the chest, solar plexus, right where I live. However, it is not my favorite song from the Nier raids. No, because there is also Kaine, the theme of Kaine from Nier 2010 or Nier Replicant, you know, whichever one you like. But it's Kaine Final Fantasy main theme version. And you will see why. May's theme is iconic. True. However, there's one thing to make it better. The thing that makes it better is this. I'm not joking when I say hearing that again. This is like the maybe like 40th time I've heard this song ever. It's still like I'm a little misty-eyed. It still gets me emotional. Oh man, this is like top three top three favorite songs, period. And man, it never gets old. Anyway, let's stop being a little emotional, just a little emotional. Let's stop being a little emotional and maybe get a lot emotional. This is stop it. Okay. This is from Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. This is the 4th expansion. And this is a version of a theme that is heard throughout Endwalker. And funnily enough, this version is only ever heard in this specific moment. And it's when you are sparring with the person who is singing the song. This is Flow Together.
Stay
love Flow Together. It's a it is a version of a song that you hear later on just called Flow. But it's Flow Together because it is the version you hear where the character who is singing it is with you. Oh, man, this game has such good music. It's kind of appropriate that I'm listening to good music while playing a game that has music made by a bad dude who is dead. So that's cool. I mean, listen, like you yourself, whoever is curious, can look up what? What's his name? Koichi Sugiyama, the composer for Dragon Quest, for the vast majority of all Dragon Quest titles, is not a cool dude. It ranges from being very old and curmudgeonly and stubborn about music and music distribution and not believing that, like, you know, not believing in digital music, to Japanese war crime denial. It's a lot of things, but he's dead, so rip Bozo. I'm not one to celebrate someone's death. However, this dude sucked really bad. So I think we can let it slide. He's the reason why, and I'm not even joking, he's the reason why when Hero was brought into Smash Brothers, when Hero was in Smash Ultimate, his music was in MIDI because he didn't believe, Sugiyama did not believe in digital music distribution and made everything into MIDIs. Did not want anyone to, like, digitally hear his, like, in a thing that's not the video game. Did not want anyone to digitally hear his music. But whatever, he's gone. Anyway, time for I brought up Castlevania earlier. Time for a Castlevania ass song. Hic sunt leones, or Here Be Lions. Death of the author, like how people love Cthulhu despite Lovecraft hating black people. Hating black people is a very mild way to put it, let's say. But yes, true. I hate hearing these sad stories. I mean, listen, like, it sucks when someone who is very influential and made cool stuff is not a sorry for the understatement. Don't worry about it. It sucks when like someone who's made cool stuff and is very influential is a bad person. It happens a lot. It happens so often, and people are tired of it. I know, because I'm one of those people. But you know, silver linings. Just gotta find the stuff that's like the cool stuff from these situations. I believe this is hold on. Wait, no. It said it like in the beginning of the video. Same singer as Titan Lost. Yeah. Michael Christopher I believe is the actual vocalist. I'm actually going to double check. Hold on. Jason Charles Miller is does a lot of music. This is the one I was thinking of. Jason Charles Miller is the guy who sings all the vocal tracks in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. So very cool. But he also made performed for a bunch of songs in Final Fantasy XIV, and it's very, very cool. Anyway, time for an Irish jig. You know, just give it a sec. Dedicated to Moonlight is so good. A lot of these songs are so good. Saying, "Oh, this song is so good," you know, yeah, obviously. But I'm always surprised by like, oh man, the song really is just that good. I like this comment because out of context it makes no sense. I love that the matriarchal cat people have an Irish jig as their traditional coming of age song for their magical girl religion. In context, that makes perfect sense. If you don't know nothing about it, then you don't know. It is a lore thing. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm also going to say, I'm going to call it soon. I'll give it like 2 more songs, and then I'm going to just call it a stream. Because, as you can tell, I am like, man, I don't want to play the video game. Gambling is fine, but playing the video game, I'm just not feeling up to it. So I'm going to call it a stream much earlier than normal. Not right now, but soon. 2 songs. Like this one. My 2 favorite soundtracks to just let play are both criticized, but they're both beautiful to me. Ancient Roman Power of Dark Side, CD quality, and Evergrace, also CD, and Just Yuri 2. I don't know where these are from. I like the name Ancient Roman Power of the Dark Side.
Tonight our city bleeds red, blue, and green. As I walk in the dark of the sea, I thought greenest eyes threatened. The colors in my heart have faded on. They're gone, all gone.
Wow, that is just like the length of a song. This one loop. And now for the last one. Funnily enough, part of a pair, because these two characters who these songs belong to are dating. Or at least are romantically involved with each other. And this one is much more of an anime opening, I'll say. I love it, though. Just Yuri is a WWE Lucha Club, by the way. Don't. Oh, I get it. Love it, though. Love that. Oh, this does sound showing it. Yeah. The guy you're fighting is a. To really out of context this and also make you be like, wait, hold on, what? The guy you're fighting is a fusion of a Gundam and Fenrir, like the big wolf Fenrir. So he's a wolf robot. He's not a wolf that's a robot. He's a robot that is also a wolf. There's a difference. 2 legs.
When I climb in the ring, we lock eyes and hearts when I realize that I'm free. This is me. This is who I was meant to be. They're my claws, they're my fangs. My heart racing, it's the thrill of the fight as I run and I howl at the moon. I just train to defeat any foe. There is nowhere that I cannot go. Come prepared if you dare, but you'll Don't be
Unleashed used to be my favorite of the. They're called the Arcadian raids, and then the Mirror came out with the two dudes, the two surfer dude bros, the blowjob brothers, if you will. And then I was like, oh, damn. I'm sorry, Wolf Gundam. You have been dethroned by the blowjob brothers. I can't keep calling them that. But that's what they are. All right, and with this last one, cool. We will call it a stream. What? There was a guy. Oh, man, whatever. I'm out of here. Man, I wish I was able to get a love this in Dragon Quest games. I wish I was able to get a casino raid. It never happened. Rip. Anyway. All right, that's gonna be it for the stream, everybody. So nothing happened really. Like, we kind of just fucked around. That's not the button I wanted to press. Whatever. No stream tomorrow. If people who are in the Discord server, which you gotta pay money to get into. If anyone sees me doing stuff tomorrow, it's not on stream. Anyway. Monday, back to... I think next Friday, depending on how I'm feeling about continuing Dragon Quest X and, like, being able to, like, get my stuff back going the way that I wanted to, maybe we'll continue. Maybe we'll just put it on the back burner for a bit. We will see. We will see. The cool thing is, it's an MMO, but it's got a big fat free trial, so there's no rush to get into it. Anyway, see you on Monday. That's it, everyone. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Real.